Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your talking sense? You ready to go, Jen? Yes. You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Hey y'all, and welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked, my daily review of Beyond the Gates, because we nosy, we want to know what's going on over there behind the gates every single day, all day, if we could do it. Well, not all day, but we want to know what's happening. At least I do. Okay. Anyway, I thank you so much for coming back and joining me. Please be sure to make a comment down in the comment section. That way you can officially become a gatekeeper over here by doing so, and we will give you your official fanfare and welcome when you do so. We call ourselves the gatekeepers over here because we think it is our doggone job to talk about these doggone Duprees and gossip about them like they real. We know they're not real, but we likes to gossip about them like they do, like they are. I mean, it make it more fun. At least it does for me. Also, let me make sure that y'all can hear me too. Okay, is the thing moving? Yes, it is. Okay, all right. After we, after we hog and carry on and be suspicious and everything, then we'd like to get serious and talk about a little bit of how these characters and these storylines can really equate to real life. Like, why do we think that way? Why do I feel that way? Because sometimes I'm thinking about um, my viewpoints on Eva and why I look at her the way that I do, or the way I look at Danny, or the way that I look at Leslie, or the way that any of these characters. I think about that sometimes, why I see them that way. And right now, I'm glad we're going through this thing where they have a lot of dialogue for Eva, for Kat, for Ted, because it gives us a chance to really to peel back these characters and really understand the background of them, not just our opinion of I don't like so and so because they remind you of somebody from the third grade, or all that kind of stuff, but just to really take a look at why the writers are writing these characters the way they are, because they start off with a character study before they start writing. They start off with probably on a board and say, okay, this is going to be Kat. Who is Kat? Did she go to school? Did she finish school? Does she have any children? Did she date a lot? Did she this and that? Does she like fashion? So they write all that stuff down before they start writing these shows. So it's just interesting to get to know the background of the characters as we go along and get a chance to just dissect why we feel the way we feel about what they're writing, because they're writing to affect your emotions, and it's working because people are arguing and discussing it. So yeah, so that's a good part of it too. Now, if you haven't become a subscriber yet, why not go on ahead and do that? You know you love me, so if you're checking in every day, you might as well come on and become a subscriber. And we are serious about the like button over here. Therefore, we have an officer of the like button who will remind us when the like button needs to be hit, because every single thing that you do over here helps to build the channel. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people who want to help build a community and a channel over here. There's a lot of hard work that goes into doing YouTube. I was listening to another content creator today that was talking about that, and really agree in hard agreements with many things that she had to say and share, which I usually do. I enjoy listening to her channel for that very reason. But there is a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes in YouTube, and YouTube ain't paying out nothing like that. They're not. So, well, for some people they are, but I haven't made it to that level to do that. So I'm not above saying to you that I need your support by way of hitting the like button, by way of sending a super sticker, a super chat, by way of hyping up the video, by way of whatever it is that you can do, being here every day, whatever the case may be, sharing the channel with somebody, whatever that may be. Because if you really appreciate and you really rock with me with what's going on over here, then show your appreciation. That's all I'm saying. And what's wrong with asking you to do that? Nothing. And as I always say, and I lose some people every time I say it, if you don't like that, then this might not be the spot for you, because over here we're trying to build up a little something over here. And I I I don't put all this time into things for nothing, but I'm going to start listening to KB always in my ear telling me that I give away too much for free over here, and I know that I do. But I want to build up some things. I want people to enjoy some things, but at the same time, the appreciations have to match the effort. That's all I'm saying. It's a little give, little take. That's life, right? Am I wrong or not? You're gonna go to work every week, and then on Friday, then nobody want to say thank you. And I'm not talking about no super stickers. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just, do what you can do to help the channel grow. And if that means you got to go, hey, I understand. Bye bye. See you later. I get it. I get it. But I ain't showing up to nobody's door and can't do the least of hitting the like button. That is it, and that is all. And I think that is going to be the last time I'm going to give the like button speech, because it's kind of ridiculous to have to even do so. But at either rate. All right, you guys. Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna say this last thing. That would be like me having my Friday night live panels, right? And I never say thank you to Miss Lil. I never say thank you to E Daddy. I never say thank you to Var. Uh, and because they come up every Friday, and they don't have to come up every Friday. But if I just go like, hey, I enjoyed the content, they did a good job, and I don't even say thank you to these people when they're done, what sense would that make? Would make any sense? So do the very least that you can and hit the like button, because it helps to grow the channel. And that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. But there will be some changes coming about on the channel. And if you rock with me, you rock with me. If you don't, I understand. All right, now we have some wonderful mods over here, so please take a minute and say hello to the mods and to Tony Lynn. Hey, you guys. Hope everybody's having a good day. And to the entire gang of Belinda Hill and Elaine T, Raven Maniac, and to my mod squad. Hello to you guys, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And hello to everybody else. We're going to find out who's down here in the comment section. Let's just hold on and let's just find out in just a minute, okay? Now, if you're feeling like it and you want to, we do have a goal today of 5 super stickers. And if not, if you haven't gotten a membership yet, how about you do that? Because that's a way to once a month give something to the channel by way of appreciation and be involved in the things that we are already doing and we will be doing in the hold on, thank you. No more like button speeches. They all know by now. Okay, Katie Palmer said no more like button speeches. They all know by now. Y'all don't know KB be the one over here be trying to snatch stuff down for y'all. KB like, don't even do it. Because I'll be like, I'm gonna put it. No, you're not. No, you're not. KB don't be playing with y'all. She don't. Okay, so no more like button speeches. I hear you on that, sis. But hit the doggone like button. Or the thumbs down button. It don't make me no difference, either one. And you know what? Let me tell you something, KB. I find it interesting that even if you say hit the you don't like it button, people still rather not hit the like button, because why? They ain't really trying to support you like that. Not that person. Not that particular person. They're not. All right, now we got to protect our name over here. So in order to do that, hit the hashtag for me, hashtag gatekeepers, hashtag so what you think. And thank you very much. Now let me see which one of my superstars is down there typing in the comment.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, let's see who's typing in the comments. KB, I already know some people like to hit the third one for the fun of it. I don't take it personal. I think it's funny, but I want to include them too. Those that don't want to be included, I want to include you too. Okay, Raven Maniac says, hello, fellow gatekeepers, Miss Jen, Mod Squad. I'm over here in the gallery, patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the day. My taste buds are tingling for some BTGT. It was a pretty good show today. Peggy also checks in and says hello to the gatekeepers, and she's here on time. And happy Wednesday to everybody. Myrtle Tinsler's also checking in and says, hello, Miss Jen and gatekeepers and mods. Hello, Myrtle, to you too as well. Belinda Hill also says hello. To Miss Lynn, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, gatekeepers and mod squad. Happy hump day. And yes, of course, she hit the like button because she's what? Officer of the doggone like button and is. Elaine T, we also want to thank you for the great job that you've been doing of the after show, of being leader of the replay gang. She is there every day, reminding you guys to hit the like button, engaging with you guys, and I appreciate you so much for that, sis. KB Mommy says greetings, and so what you think, my Mod Squad sisters, Linda Barnett, Below Didi, Destiny H, and my cousin. Please remind me to give Destiny that wrench back, because I got to remember to go in there and do that. Please. Okay, now, because I forget about it when I get offline. But when I'm on here panicking, I can't end stuff. I done snatched so much stuff down off this channel. I can't begin to tell y'all. Okay, Tony Lynn, my sister officer, Belinda Hill, and my boo, Elaine T, and my good friend, Bailiff Raven Maniac 1. KB Mommy is checked in and says, I'm sorry, Bilo Didi is checked in and says, hi, gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mod Squad. Hey, Miss Bilo Didi, are you and the hubby feeling better? We forgot to ask. I told Linda, I said, we at the other night, so we forgot to ask Bilo Didi if her and her husband were feeling better. So are you guys feeling better? We certainly hope so. We certainly hope so. Let's see. Who else is in here? Got Belinda. Bilo Didi, beautiful sister. Welcome to everyone that's coming in. Don't forget to smash the like button. Melvin Shelton also says, good afternoon, everyone. Please hit the like button. It's free. I did. Thanks. Thank you so much, Melvin, for reminding them for that. Uh-oh. What? Okay, y'all know I'll be messing up over here. KB Mommy said, Miss Jen, I decided to be a rebel today and choose option 3 on the poll. That's all right, girl. It's there for a reason. It's funny to me. That's why I put it up there. Elaine says, hey, gatekeepers. And Miss J is also checking in and says, hello. Hello to you, too. Raven Maniac says, hit the like button. See, even if I don't say it, they're going to remind y'all. Bilo Didi says, yes, we are. Thank you for asking. Oh, great. Glad to hear that you guys are feeling better. All right. That's it for those that's got to check in for now. Again, when it gets to the part about Kat and her father, I'm going to play that part so that we don't miss anything. Almost missed Tony Lynn. He slid in here. He said, greetings, salutations, gatekeepers, Mod Squad, Miss Jen. Wishing you all a marvelous day, afternoon, evening, and night. And to you too as well, Tony. We hope that you've been doing well as well. We've been missing you down in the chat. Although we know, I think where you are a day ahead of us on the show. I think that's what I heard. Somebody sent me something today where I got to see what's I almost know the whole episode is happening tomorrow. I was like, ooh. Okay. But I won't tell y'all because I know y'all don't be liking nobody messing up for y'all. So I won't tell you. Okay. But y'all sister Real Talk sent that to me. Now see, she ain't over here melling with y'all like that, but she's still trying to send y'all a little information so you can have some things. Even though y'all be always over here getting on her nerve about Haley, she's still trying to look after y'all. See that? See how it works? All right, you guys, I'm gonna go on and unlock these gates and see what's going on today beyond the gate. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Okay, you guys, let's see what we got to unpack today. Danny gets a send-off from Vernon and Anita at the country club, and Anita gives her a lucky quarter, a family tradition. When big things are happening with them, they have this little lucky quarter that they pass around. Maybe from what I saw is going on in tomorrow's episode, Anita should have kept the quarter. I wonder what that means. But anyway, Andre couldn't join them just then. He had something to do. It was getting on my nerve with all this podding up her and Andre, because I want to know what's going on. That's what I want to know. What's going on? I want to change this around. Hold on one second, y'all. I don't like the way my setup is today. Let me shift some stuff around. And please don't start falling all over the place. Don't fall off my table. Computer already sliding. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Player, hold on. Okay. Bring that a little closer. Put this over here. Nothing. I'm going to change my whole setup. I don't like the way my table's sitting today. Okay, and put my phone back over here where I can see y'all comments filing through. Alrighty. Okay. So anyway, um, Andre had something to do, so he wasn't there at the little get together at the country club that they had with Danny before she was to be leaving for her trip with Andre. Now, let's scroll these pictures up some. Speaking of Andre, he was at home packing, and he got a text from Pamela about the trip on this group thread. And she says, wishing you and Danny the best in LA. Luckily, the right eyes were on this. And then she sends the picture from their wedding with the impersonator up there. Mm-hmm. Okay. He texts back and says, you have no idea how lucky I am. Mm-hmm. I say what I was going to say, moving on. Now, Leslie and Eva are at the country club, and they're talking about her and her run-in with Kat earlier. And her mother was praising her for all of her antics and wishing she could see a video of it all. I sent something to somebody this week about how narcissistic mothers in particular will be doing stuff to cause trouble in relationships and really pushing them to do stuff they ain't got no business. If I remember to share it with you guys on Friday, I'm gonna share it with you, but there's a reason why they're writing Leslie to be doing this stuff. And like she was like, but she said something about me. Did you stop her from talking about me? You know, girl, what happened? What happened? She said, I wish I had a video of it. I wonder why they said that. Like my mom was like, why did they say that she wished she had a video? Kind of confused me. I was like, wait a minute, what y'all trying to say? It's a video somewhere? I doubt it though. Well, Ted popped in to see Kat, and she gets right to letting him know that she feels that he's replaced her with Eva. And Ted said, I have not replaced you. And he wants to talk about it. But little Miss Kat said, you can go, because I can live without me some Eva. She ain't want to hear nothing from her daddy today. She's mad. She big mad. Like somebody put a cape on her. She's super mad, okay? So, you know, I guess, you know, some kids get to express this kind of freedom of upsettedness with their parents. I didn't ever get to experience this. So I don't know nothing about it. Also, today's episode was directed by Fido Xavier, the director that we got to interview over here. This was one of the episodes that he directed, this one and the one from yesterday, which I thought was a good episodes. Okay. Ashley is packing up some of Derek's jive over there at her crib, right? And sidebar, can y'all please get rid of this bed from being up on this platform? Can we just please just get rid of this platform? Like, I just can't take this platform no more. I can't. Please. That's what I'm saying. And this IKEA bed, just please. Mm-mm. All right, but anyway, she over there helping him pack up some of her jive, and she's teasing her about burning up his chair, throwing it out, since it's his favorite. And Ashley wasn't really with that. Ashley, and you know, but Naomi was cheering. You know, Naomi, girl, I really feel like, excuse me, Naomi, it's taking out a lot of her frustrations and angers and things out on other folks right now, especially Derek. Like, Derek ain't your man, girl. Like, stop giving him all this extra rah. Like, what's the point in all that? I don't even understand. I don't. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get me a sip of water. At the hospital, Derek has literally rolled up on Shanice, and he said, "You know, I want a new chair." And she was like, "What's wrong with that one?" And he says, "Well, what it really is that I want to swap it out for a walker." And she was like, You can what? Like she knew he had feeling, but she didn't know he could like get up out that chair. Cause like that means everything is back working and percolating if you can stand up all the way. Because I've heard somebody talk about how you have no idea what all it takes for the brain to bring your body from a sitting stance to a stance, from sitting to standing. It takes everything in your brain to get that popping. So for him to have had issues and standing up, she's just like, oh my God. But she was happy to see that he was, up and about on his feet. The bed looks like a rollaway bed. Don't it though? Don't it though? Okay, now Danny comes back and sees that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong part. I went down too far. Sorry, you guys. Did I skip? Hold on. Let me find this picture. Give me a second. Okay, there's that one. Okay, hopefully this doesn't mean that I skipped a whole row of pictures, but anyway, I'm just going to use this one for now because I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay. But Danny comes back home and she sees that Andre is packing, but her parents are downstairs waiting. Oh, that's why this is there. Okay. Because I decided to do, hey, there's the bomb. But she lets him know that her parents are downstairs because I thought they were still at the country club when I was looking at this. I'm like, well, he come from at the country club. Okay, but anyway, she lets him know that her parents have come back to the house with her and they want to talk to him. So they go downstairs and they said they just wanted to wish them safe travels and also that they would have a great photo shoot. And they are so happy to see him and Danny as a unit. And now they can really see them as a unit. I'm going to tell y'all something, and this go out to everybody. Do not see why y'all see Danny and Andre as some power couple. I'm not understanding. The man got a secret. He in love with somebody else still. Okay, he liking Danny today, but tomorrow he could be liking somebody else. Hey, Jasmine. But tomorrow he could be liking on Ashley some more. So I'm not understanding why we're trying to tout them as some great power couple. Now we can hope that maybe he'll really fall and stay in love with Danny. But he ain't but 15 seconds off being back over here at Ashley's. You know what? I know what everybody know. I mean, really. No, this is not what it looked like when a man is really into somebody. This ain't it. This ain't it. But anyway, they had told him, they said, now the world is going to see you as the couple that you are and see your love. And they just wanted to welcome into the family. And when they said that about the world seeing them, he was looking like he be looking like a deer caught in headlights. Because y'all know Andre ain't really with it like that. I mean, he with it, but he ain't with it like that. He just not. That's just the truth of the matter. Andre ain't with it like that now. He ain't. I ain't about to sit up here and say he is when he ain't now. Because he ain't. Leslie is so proud of Eva. But next time I want you to stand up for me when somebody be talking about me like a scarlet dog in these streets, okay? So Eva knows her mama is hopping on things because of Ted. And she knows that she done tried to use, she got ulterior motives. Now she knows that her mother had ulterior motives for paying for that surgery. She's like, I thought you just wanted to help somebody out. I know you was going to be trying to use that against Ted or to get Ted. And she tells Eva that she helped so that she could get closer to Ted's bed. And Eva was not with that. She was like, ugh. She want to believe in her mama. She want to believe in her mama. Who would want their mama to change if your mama was like this? And then your mama said, I'm a changed person. If we believe people can get off drugs and everything else, you got to give Leslie an opportunity to say how she want to believe in her mama, that her mama's off that foolishness. But her mama ain't. Mama ain't off that foolishness, girl. She not. The cat sits down and talks with her dad, and he asked her what she would have done in his shoes. And if he had known about her earlier, he would have still loved to have provided for her. Now, I think these parts I'm going to play. I'm going to listen to, not play, listen to. Impartiality. And I do not claim to own anything over here. This is for purposes of commentation and commenting on. Let me turn off my Bluetooth. Hold on.
That's right.
Dad, remember how she used to hide this in our backpacks for final exam? I'm pretty sure that this is
Okay,
the reason
hold
I
on.
passed any of my classes.
What is this on my screen?
I was
Hold on. I got something on my screen. I don't know why it's on there. Let me just close everything and start again. All these pop-ups. These folks. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Piano gate. Let me mute up until I find what I'm looking for. Give me a second. Here, hold on. Let me find it. Okay, here we go.
That's why I'm so upset.
I asked Eva to start calling me dad. It's true. But I never told you to stop.
Right.
As if I even could. That's why I'm so upset. If you didn't mean so much to me.
Now you upset because you being a brat. You being upset because you a daddy's girl. You being upset because you just want Eva to disappear and back into the woods in which she came. But girl, you asking too much in this. So you really want your father to not be the type of man that would own up to his responsibilities. You see, Kat is reminding me of one of those women that a man ends up getting somebody else knocked up or something, and then she want him to not have nothing to do with his child. If you married to somebody and that said man cheats and that said man ends up with a baby, you really want there's some women out here who will ask the man to not do nothing for the child, cut a check, and that's it. So this child should be without a daddy because no, you got to decide if you staying or going. The baby is the baby. The child is the child. And this is what Kat is kind of reminding me of. I'm not talking about nothing purely, but her right, his right to have his daughter call him dad, and her right to call her father father. She didn't even come in the door calling him that. She had to get comfortable with him to call him that. And girl, you're gonna have to stand down on this one. I'm sorry.
And you needing Eva to have a bigger place in your life wouldn't mean anything.
Love isn't like a pie. It's not like you eat all the pieces and there's no more. Put yourself in my shoes, honey. What would you have done? If I had known about Eva, you'd be growing up with her, knowing her, even.
Now, child, I don't know about that now. He said if I had known about Eva, you'd have been growing up with her and y'all would have been like sisters. I guess like Martell doing with his kids from Love and Marriage Huntsville. The only difference in that is that, in my opinion, Martell is a narcissistic dad. He's a narcissistic person, not dad, narcissistic man. And everything he's doing is in purpose to hurt his wife and doesn't care about the feelings of his children. He just, you know, yeah. But now I got to think about, but was that the same thing that he did when he said I would raise y'all together? So he made the same choice, but it's the manner in which he did it that I have an issue with how Martell moves. Martell does things to hurt his ex-wife, in my opinion, and then don't care if it hurts the kids. And therein is the difference. I just,
Loving her.
I doubt that. How would you even think that?
You might not have known what.
Hold on, let me hear this one more
What would you have
time.
done? If I'd have known about Eva, you'd be growing up with her, knowing her, even loving her.
Oh, he said she'd have been loving her. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Kat. Kat wasn't never going to love Eva if Eva had never done a doggone thing. If Eva had never done a doggone thing, came in the door as a child, Kat was never going to like her. It was on her low. She would have never liked it. She'd have been pulling all her barrettes out of her head when y'all wasn't looking. All of that would have been going on. Kat was never, ever going to like no Eva. Now, you wrong about that.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I agree
How
with
would you
you.
even think that?
You might not have known what it was like. If I'd known about Eva, she'd have had more. Not the schooling you got, the advantages that you took from her.
One thing we can say is that the silver Chelsea cat purse that's sitting on the table, it's a alligator silver print. Now that's nice. I do like that one.
Granted, it's just circumstances as to why she came in our life so late.
And so sneakily.
because of Dana. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't do the right thing. Now, I failed your
Hold
mother.
on now.
It's just circumstances as to why she came in our life. So
Now, Ted said, this is what the character said. He said it was circumstances as in how she came into their lives. That talking about Eva. And then Eva says, the cat says, so sneakily. And he says,
because of Dana.
because of her mother.
But that doesn't mean I shouldn't do the right thing. Now,
But that don't mean I shouldn't do the right thing. He said, I failed your mother, but I refuse to fail as a father.
Used to fail as a father.
She get up out her seat because she throwing one of them tantrums. She started crying, poor baby.
I'm genuinely sorry you're upset.
He said, I'm genuinely sorry to see that you upset. Because don't nobody want to see their baby cry, especially not no man. You don't want to see your girl cry. Unless you one of them daddies, they know, don't love your child. But if you know, you don't see your daughter cry.
You know that. I've always loved seeing you smiling and happy.
Mm-hmm.
The ruler of your own universe.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're not,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much I love you.
Yeah, you ain't reaching Cat with none of this. Cat don't care who feel like they got hit in the heart. She don't care. She don't care. She don't care. This child is used to throwing a tantrum and getting her way, and it's not working today. She done stomped her feet. She done done it all, and he ain't responding the way she wants.
Well, if you love me that much,
If you love me that much, then you'd see how this has hurt my heart too.
To
see you treating her like my equal. Okay, so here's a question, y'all. Is Eva her equal? That's a question, real question. Is Eva her equal when it comes to her dad? Or is it different because her and her dad were married? Do side baby not equal? Or what? What y'all think? But Ted had to think about that one.
I am over the moon.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to the. I just want to have it set up for the next part when they talking, so all I got to do is press play. Okay. Ooh. It was a long time with Andre and them today. They had a lot of camera time. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so I'm going to leave that on. Disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for the fair use of, for the fair use of purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And we are trying to get our little scholarships over here behind the gate. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational or professional use tips, the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you, KB Mommy, for that. All right, now, Elaine says, even though, where am I looking at? Oh, Lord, okay, let me look over here. Even though Ted points out that Kat is kind to others, Kat just doesn't like Eva, and given how Eva came into their lives, her dislike is warranted. I think her dislike is warranted, but I think that the request for him not to treat her like a daughter and the request for her not to be equal is the part that, is she's being a spoiled brat about. Ooh, B little Dee done call her bratty catty. Girl, not bratty catty. Cat is spoiled just like the other people on the screen who are true. She should be given her space and time to digest. I agree with that. She needs some time to have all this come, Eva embarrasses her mother in public and even slept with, wait a minute. Oh, Eva embarrassed her mother in public. Yes, she did. She did take part in that. Biologically, Eva is Cat's equate, but the statue behind the gates make it unfortunate. Yeah, Cat can dislike Eva view design. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all argue. I'm gonna let y'all argue about that. I'm gonna go back to this review. All right, so we was at this picture, and then she started crying. Let me take this comment down so it doesn't hide the pictures. All right, now Shanice is excited for Derek and hopes that he told Ashley that he can, stay and walk or whatever. And he said, yeah, I did. I showed her. and now there ain't gonna be no wedding. And she was like, what? And I do not want to see them together. But baby, I already seen what's coming tomorrow. Y'all wait. Derek got something for y'all tomorrow. Derek gonna be a little interesting to y'all tomorrow. Derek gonna be a little interesting to y'all tomorrow. Wait to see what we see. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. And I seen pictures and everything. Yeah. Derek gonna be interesting to y'all tomorrow. Oh, he gonna be interesting tomorrow. And he is. Now, Ashley tells Naomi that she saw Andre a few days ago and he said that he was falling back in love with Danny. He was falling in love with Danny. And Naomi's reaction ain't what I think it should be to somebody telling me that you got something for my mama's husband when I know that my mama already been hurt by the husband that she just had. You are talking too calm, too cool, too collective to me, ma'am. When I'm Now, where's Naomi standing up for her mama while she's so busy worried about putting her foot in Derek's behind? I don't want to hear nothing about your conflicting feelings that you got for my mama husband. Girl, you talking to the wrong somebody. I don't understand this, Naomi. Naomi. Now I don't understand now. Girl, I'm just confused. Now Andre is surprised to be accepted by the Duprees. And the parents admit that they were wrong, and Danny seems to be out of the Bill thing that she had with the little, he really had a hold on me. She seems to be over that part. That Bill ain't got no hold on her, which is a lie. That's a lie. Just wait till he fall out now from that stuff. What's her name been dripping, dropping all in his stuff and stuff. We gonna see. We gonna see. But Andre said that he just wants to treat Danny as she deserves to be treated. Like a man that's really got a crush on another woman. And right now I'm just trying to see, can I love you like that? Yeah, that's what she deserves, right? Right? Because his mind is not made up. It is not. It is not. Oh, Lord. So when Danny mentions that camera, though, again, and those pictures that they about to take, he looked worried once again. He was looking like, oh, Lord, I just don't know about these pictures. Just the mention of it all seemed to put him in a moment. Sir, I think you're broke or something. I don't know. Something going on. I don't know how many more times we got to see this leather shirt. Are you broke? Where your house? I mean, we did see his house that time, so I take that back. I take that back. Now, Derek knows now that he should have told Ashley about his progress, but not telling her, it was the biggest mistake that he could have made. But he's tired of screwing up all the time, and you do be screwing up, sir. And he just wants to keep his therapy going, though, so that he can just go on and be the best he can be. Because tomorrow, Derek. Well, Ashley knows that it's weird to be talking about to Naomi about Andre. But she also doubts that she did the right thing by letting Derek go. This is how this is one thing her and Andre have in common, babe. Common. They like this one over here. Then when they lose that one, they want that one over there, and they ain't got that one. They be like, I like you over here. That's why I like you. No, nobody. I like you on this side over here. This is the side I like you, but no, nobody. I like you over here on this side. I like, they swing like a pendulum, back and forth and back. Oh, they be on my nerve. But she said, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have let Derek go. And then Naomi was like, girl, don't forget that he didn't just hurt you by lying, girl. He was trying to manipulate you too. Naomi, I don't know, girl. You hating a little bit. I don't know. Don't be talking to nobody that's in a bad way about your stuff. Because they want you to, sometimes people can't be objective when they going through a thing. Her and Jacob going through a little thing right now. But at either rate, Ashley is conflicted even still, and hopes that Danny knows what she got. Girl, let me tell you something. Don't be saying to me that you hope my mama know what she got at home. What you saying, Ashley? You hope my mama know what she got at the house. That's how people be talking right before fast jump off. I hope she know what she got in him. I hope she know what a good man she got. I hope you know that ain't your man she got. Not right now. Not today. But it's gonna happen. But she don't know that she got a good man because she don't know what she got either because he hiding some. So we don't know what she got yet either, girl. Now Andre over here making Freudian slips, saying he may be risking something by doing what he about to do for Danny. I was like, what you mean? And they was both like, risk? What you mean risk? He was like, oh, no. But he fixed it up real quick. He says, he gives this long speech about giving all he got to Danny and now their love is sealed and blah, blah, blah. But we know it's about to blow up because there's been too much love talk in this room. Too much love talk in this room equals on a soap. There's something about to go wrong. Something go wrong. Because when they mentioned him getting famous again behind these pictures, this boy, and he was sitting. I don't know if y'all noticed how uncomfortable he was in that chair, rocking and can on. Did you own that stuff? Andre, did you own that stuff? Why Andre couldn't keep still in this chair? Because don't know about everything an actor and actress does is for a reason. Why was he rocking and can on in this chair and couldn't be stabbed? Andre, I don't know what you doing, but ooh, I don't know. Now, Eva do not like her mother using paying for this surgery as something to get next to Ted. So then Jan comes in there and she's all flustered about Derek and her daughter breakup. So it turns out he was okay as far as that he could walk. That's she's it turns out, girl, he could walk, but I just didn't like that they broke up. And then Leslie gonna have the nerve to say it's a special place in hell for people who pretend that they paralyzed. And then Eva said, I know you better hope it ain't, Mama. I know you better hope it ain't. Mm-hmm. Because, girl, if God passing our punishments based upon stuff ain't nobody should have did, girl, you ain't one to talk. You ain't one to talk, sister. You ain't one to talk. So now, Leslie got up from the table, and then Eva told Jan, she said, look, I'm going to need for you to stop encouraging my... Are you a crackhead? Are you a crackhead, ma'am? Are you on that stuff? Judge Mathis know he be tearing him up that one. Anyway, Eva told her when she left the table, she said, I'm going to need for you to stop encouraging my mama on this mess with my daddy. Please. Please stop. I was like, girl, she know not what she do. Because she lying to Jan. See, so Jan don't know nobody.
Yeah. You raised thousands for scholarships, people you never met. Got a chance to build a better life.
Oh, it's from Annabelle. I'm going to need you to stop encouraging my mom in this crazy plan of hers to try to get my dad back.
I do not claim to own this content. I'm only using it for commentary.
Oh, it's from Annabelle last year from all the fundraising I did for them.
So, Kat did fundraising for Banneker. Everybody doing a little something for Banneker, ain't they?
Banneker's a good school.
Yeah, and
you raised thousands for scholarships, people you never met. Got a chance to build a better life thanks to you.
Another point, Dad.
He trying to build you up, Buttercup. He trying to build you up, Buttercup, to tear you down. Yeah, your daddy trying to set you up for when he getting ready to tell you something. He like, you raised a lot of money for Banneker and helped a lot of people. Over the years. I guess he's trying to let her know that she can be nice to people when she wants to. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, Miss Leo. I guess he's trying to let her know that you can be nice to people sometime when you're ready to, daughter. And that she can have compassion.
Compassion for people you never met, but somehow your own sister will never qualify.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, other people have not done what Eva did to her. So it's a little easier for her to have a little more compassion for others than for Eva.
If this is where you say Eva didn't choose to be born into the life that she had, you can save it.
Well, now, Eva did not choose to be born into the life she had. Ain't nobody raised their hand and said, give me a narcissistic mama that's crazy. Ain't nobody said that.
Well, she didn't. She didn't ask to be told her real father didn't want anything to do with her.
Okay, so Ted says she did not ask to be raised by someone that told her that her father wanted nothing to do with her. The girl was convinced of that. This man, he don't like you. He don't like you. He don't even like you. Your daddy didn't want you. He didn't want you either. He's horrible. Your father's a horrible person. I told him I was having you and he just walked off and left me with you. Didn't care if you lived or not. Your father's horrible, Eva. Every year of that baby's life.
She didn't ask to be manipulated to feel like our family collectively cheated her out of something when none.
And his family didn't want you. They all cheated you out of. Don't you remember when she was telling her this? They kept you from having what you should have rightfully had, Eva. Those Duprees are horrible people. They didn't want you to have what was rightfully yours. You've been cheated. His daughter's grown up with a silver spoon in her mouth while you were just out here just starving nearly. We scratched and scrimped. Your father cared nothing about you. He knows all about that we were in need. He did nothing for you, Eva. Every year. Every day of this baby's life.
But that was true. Eva came to this town and saw us all, you in particular, living a life that might have been hers.
And then she got here. This is what he said. And then she got here and saw that what her mama said was true. My daddy really is rich. His family, they rich. Like they ain't rich, they rich. They living behind gated communities, part of country clubs, and I didn't even have decent shoes to wear to school. My mama's right. My daddy didn't want me to have what he gave his family. He denied me. That's what she thought.
And by the way, a life you wholly take for granted.
Oh, no, you didn't throw
And
Cat
you're
in this
saying
and
all
tell
of this
Cat.
to say?
No, you didn't tell. No, you ain't put Cat in this telling Cat she didn't appreciate the life she had. Now, wait a minute now. Tell y'all the one raised her with all this. Don't do that. Don't be trying to make it her fault. Y'all raised her with all these nice things and designer bags. Don't do that.
I want to make it up to her. And I wish you could open your heart and want the same.
No, she ain't got to want the same thing. Now I'm tell you something. Cat ain't got to want the same thing because let me tell you something. It's like Bill Cosby said that time on the Cosby Show when he told what was that boy Dabness when he came in there. He said you let Vanessa bring you in here and serve you up like a steak on a garbage can lid. And Eva, that's the way your mama brought you in here, served you up on a garbage can leg. And she don't got to eat this steak off no garbage can leg because she didn't come in the door right. Let's just call it what it was now. You're going to be fair on both sides.
You don't understand, Dad. She's not a saint. It would be different if...
Now, you ain't a saint either, girl. You ain't a saint neither, child. Now, come on. Your daddy don't know the stuff you done did.
she was worthy or even a good person, but she's not. You keep acting like she's some victim.
She is a victim. I don't care who don't like it. The girl is a victim. She's a victim of her mother's narcissism. And I'll tell you again and again until you do the research on it. I don't want to hear it.
From the jump, she was a sneaky, conniving, horrible chip off of her mother's block.
And she came in and did everything that her mama directed her to do, everything her mama had set her up to do, everything her mama done been in her ear and told her to do. And tell you what we're gonna do when we get down there. Finally, we're gonna be vindicated, Eva. We're gonna go in front of them and we're gonna let the world know that you exist because he's hidden you all these years, Eva. He didn't want you. He didn't want you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be alive. You wouldn't even be here if I had listened to what your father wanted me to do. Just so that he could have these other children and put them ahead of you. And they could live a life that was high tone while you and I suffered. And the man didn't even know the girl was alive. Child.
She came into our lives under false pretenses.
She did come into your life under false pretenses. That's very true.
with one single goal: to ruin our family. And
That's
guess
true.
what?
That's true.
It worked.
And that's true too.
There you go. Steady. Steady.
Okay, so let me find the next part where her and Ted are talking so I can be ready to go with that when it comes up. Okay, let's pause there. All right, let's go back to Pickachows. So now Leslie comes to the house. Not Leslie. Ashley comes to the hospital and she sees Derek out here walking. You know, Derek got a little tight pants on. They letting y'all know he be at the gym. He got thighs. He got legs. Doom, doom. He knows how to use them. I know y'all remember that commercial. Don't play. Y'all know I remember y'all. But anyway, he out here walking on that walker, and she's looking like, oh, because girl, you know you be nervous every time you see everybody. You like, Ashley, who do you want, girl? Who do you love? How do you feel? Who do you love? Because girl, we can't figure out who you love. Today is Derek when you see him. Then it's Andre when you see him, girl. I'm confused. We're all confused, and we just need you to find one little man to like, girl, because we tired of you with this back and forth behavior over these two men, girl. We tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me find this other page, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. Skip some. Hold on. Okay. So she sees him standing up walking. She couldn't hardly take it. And then anyway, what's her name? Synthetic. She was like, you got some work to do. So she had to get on. She can't, did you know she can't take looking at? But girl, wait until tomorrow. Ashley, wait until tomorrow. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. If you think you're lonely now, da-da-da-da-da, girl. Could you just wait till tomorrow, baby? Tomorrow got something for you, Ashley. Tomorrow got something for you, girl. Tomorrow got something for you. But I'm gonna wait and let you see, girl. I don't tell you everything. Wait and see. All right, now Andre is gonna meet Danny at the gates, like he said he will. And Danny gives him another chance to back out. And he doesn't take it. He don't need it. No. He said it was worth the risk. And she was like, why do you keep using the word risk? Yeah, Andre, why you keep using the word risk, bruh? What's the risk involved? But anyway, he gonna meet at the airport, so he takes the bags and he goes. I'm like, okay then. I guess we ain't gonna find out today. So Jan sees nothing wrong with Leslie and Ted being friends because she believes that they just friends. This is another thing that I just read the other day about narcissists, how they can get their friends. They will get their friends to see them one way when the children they're dealing with knows that they are totally a different way. Because they have two existences. There's the existence of what they want the people out there to see, and then because they gotta have some friends, So those friends will see them as great people. Like he's great. I don't understand. Like y'all, if you do watch Love and Marriage Transfer, there's some people that keep talking about Martell is really a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy to everybody except his wife. He's a nice guy to everybody except around them kids. Yeah. Otherwise, he's a nice guy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Narcs are good for that, baby. They got two. You get two men in one, or two people in one. But anyway, she said, I don't see nothing wrong with them trying to be friends because she really believes Leslie that she thinks that Leslie only wants friendship from Ted. Girl. But Eva warns her to not take Leslie at face value and help her make good choices because that's what she needs in a friend. If you're going to be her friend, she needs somebody to help her, be straight with her. And I get that. So Eva warns her one more time just before Leslie gets back to the table. And Leslie's like, "What y'all over here talking about? Huh? What are you talking about?" I like this jumpsuit she got on. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Leslie may stay on your nerve, but Leslie be wearing some sharp outfits. She did. She did. All right, back to Ted and I always want to say Eva, Cat.
Blame someone for blowing the family up. Blame me.
I was just telling Eva that I was sure this wouldn't disappoint.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to blame someone for blowing the family up, blame me.
Okay, we do blame you. We blame you, Ted. We blame you, Ted. Don't worry. We got all the smoke for you for this. It is definitely your fault that the family tore up right now. 100% you. That's you. You, as Kaput said in Eat, Love, Pray. You. It's you. You. It's you. It's you. It's you.
Bad choices.
You did make some bad
But
choices. You
Eva,
did.
she changed.
He said Eva changed. Now, and I agree that Eva changed. Eva may have did I can see calling Eva evil for what she did and what she was involved in, but Eva has not remained that same person that she did and mess with Tomas, because I think she had fell for Tomas when she was trying to do something to get back at Kat back in the day, and then she knew she was going to end up liking the guy. But who we go? But do we got the same smoke for Tomas? Because Tomas had did the same thing she did. They did the same crime. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah, they both did the same crime.
Okay. Yes, she did get the job from your mother under false pretenses, but once she got there and we got a close-up look at what it's all about, she changed.
Well, once she got there and got a close-up look, she did see that what her mama said was a whole lie. Your mama had been lying, girl. Your mama had been lying.
She saw what being in a family like
it. Now, let me ask you something, Dad.
She regretted everything after that.
When she saw what being in a family like this could be, it says she regretted everything after that. I agree with that.
Just not enough to stop it in time?
Not enough to stop it in time, no, Cat, because that's still her mama. I don't know why y'all sitting over here playing like y'all gonna turn your mama in, like you gonna turn on your mama overnight, like the same lie your mama been telling you for 42 years, you just gonna be able to stop her. Why y'all playing the game? You be frustrated with your mama, but who you gonna tell? You gonna call a popo on your mama? Yeah.
Just not before Mom was humiliated.
She did try to lock the woman in the closet, and the woman got out. The cat came back the very next day.
Now, let me ask you something, Dad. Do you think she...
Oh, wait a minute, I'm missing something. Hold on. Somebody did a super sticker. Let me see. Oh, Lane, thank you, Lane, very much for the super sticker. You woo! Thank you, sis.
regret sleeping with my boyfriend? Do you think...
Do y'all think she regret having messed with Tomas, having made a cake with Tomas? Do y'all think that Eva regrets making that cake with Tomas? If she do, it ain't because she hurt Kat. If she do regret it, I think it's because her feelings got hurt. I don't think it's because she hurt her sister.
She curled up on her couch last night, feeling sorry for barging in here, getting in my face, and trying to intimidate me. There's a lot about her that you don't see, but I've seen
Girl, there's a lot about you that we don't see, but that's...
it all. The smug looks, the gotcha moments.
Girl, you have been nasty to this girl since she came in the door now. That's a two-sided coin a little bit.
The attitude that she's perfected.
Girl, I know you ain't talking about nobody attitude. Cat. Girl, who attitude? How the pot gonna call the mixing bowl of a kitchen? I told you, all these things live in the kitchen together. Girl, y'all the same thing. I know you ain't talking about nobody got attitude. Cat. I know you ain't talking about nobody got attitude and smug. Look, girl, come on now.
That say, get out of my way. I'm going to take everything you've got. She's playing you like boo-boo.
See, the thing is, she thinks Eva wants her life, and that's not true. Eva don't want her life. I don't think Eva has ever wanted her life. I think her mama wanted your mama's life, though. I think her mama wanted Nicole's life. But I don't think Eva ever wanted a Cat's life. I don't think that's true. And then she gonna tell her daddy that she playing you like Boo Boo the Fool. You say that to your daddy, she playing you like Boo Boo the Fool? Can you? Okay. Can you do that? Because I don't. No.
fool. And not only are you letting her, you're rewarding her for it.
Cat girl, this is a real good speech you giving to get your way, but baby, it ain't gonna work.
Got your text. Was at the hospital getting this thing.
Okay, so now we back at Derek done come to pick up his stuff, and Naomi meeting him at the door like she the angry girlfriend. Girl, this ain't your man. This ain't Jacob. I don't understand why you got all this smoke for Derek, girl. You need to. You ain't got this much smoke for your friend who over here flirting with your mama's man. So Naomi, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Craig, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh my God.
Calm down.
She gonna need to calm down. He did take the time to apologize for asking Jacob to lie for him as well while he was there. But Naomi just seems like bitter little Betty today, baby. She's still bitter. She's still mad. She's still something. And she got all this smoke for Derek. And I'm really not understanding why, girl. Why you got all this smoke for Derek, Bob? Why?
Still,
It's on that
I get.
table and that thing, though. What's the point, though?
Back to
Thanks for
Kat
that.
and her father.
Okay, so tell me more about this behavior of Eva's you're talking about.
What's the point? You'll just explain it all away. Say that I'm not seeing the bigger picture.
Okay, so he says, so tell me what it is I ain't seeing, baby. Explain it to daddy. Explain it to daddy slow. I ain't got to tell you for nothing. What I'm going to tell you for, because all you going to say is I'm just seeing things. Now, I'm saying, like I told y'all, I think that Kat is used to wrapping her daddy around her finger and him giving her everything she want and believing her and slaying the dragons and all of the things of the things. Because I couldn't imagine my father standing up for somebody over me. I'm telling y'all, now that part I understand. Cause baby, I was a daddy's girl for real. Into my old age. Don't be calling my daddy daddy. That's my daddy. You know, some people say, "Oh, your father's in he like a father to me." I would always go, mm-hmm. God wasn't here for it. I wouldn't. So I can understand. I even figure, I'm my daddy's baby. Me and my sister used to argue all the time. I'm daddy's, but now I'm daddy's baby. He loved me. Now he loved me more. You know, it was our running joke with each other. But somebody, a third party showing up, baby, we'd have gave her what for. So I know the way she acting ain't right, but I think I'd have been acting the same way. I do.
Encourage me to be all kumbaya with my sister from another.
No, I think what Kat just wants is for people to validate her feelings. I think she needs her feelings validated. I think she needs to be heard out. I think she needs to be mad. I think she needs to go punch a pillow. I think she needs to scream and yell. I think she needs to tell her daddy out loud and, to the top of her lungs, this hurt me. I hate this. I don't want her here. Like, she needs to get it out. That's what I think. I think this is why Kat is acting out.
Their mother.
If you're saying I won't listen to you, that will never be true.
Dad, let's just agree on this when it comes to her. When you and I look at Eva, we see two completely different people, which is...
You don't see two completely different people, Kat. What you see is something you want to go away that's not going to go away. Seriously.
The literal definition of being two-faced.
She said Eva is the definition of being two-faced. No, her mother is the definition of being two-faced. That we know for sure.
Well, Eva's not going anywhere.
And sidebar, your daddy had failed for the two-faced woman.
But that's not what I came to tell you today. I came to tell you that you won't either. Not in here. I love you, sweetheart.
Okay, your daddy still love you, but like I told y'all, now I'm about to say bad play now. I can understand how Cat feeling. Ain't nobody about to sit up here and come to the front of the line. My daddy, we on equal ground. I don't know you. I don't know you neither. So I'm not saying so it ain't right, but I'm just saying I probably would be acting a little bit like this. I would. If Linda was on here, Linda tell y'all I would.
You too.
Oh baby.
Not what you want to hear, but I can't do what you want me to do.
She said she can't do it. She can't do it. I can't give you what you want, Dad. I can't.
I will never trust her.
You ain't got to trust the girl. You ain't got to trust her, but you got to accept that that's your sister. That's the part you're gonna have to get over it. You're gonna have to get over it. But then she said, I will never accept her as my sister. Which is the real setup that something gonna happen in the future where you're gonna need her for something like some blood or a kidney or something. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
As my sister, that's just.
Well, not what you want to hear.
Mm.
I choose optimism.
That was a nice line. Ted said, she said, because not what you want to hear. I'm never going to accept her as my sister. And then Ted said, well, not what you want to hear, but I choose optimism and never say never. And he's still wearing this gold chain with that chain digging down in his neck meat the way it is. It still look good. It do. It do.
Say never is a thing for a reason.
He kissed a little hand. That was cute. Oh. They done moved that silver Chelsea cat purse over to on the other table so y'all can see that some more. They want y'all to make sure y'all get ready to go get that. That's what they want y'all to do. Okay. All right, now. I'm trying to see where I'm at now. We're at the Derek comes over to Ashley's. Okay. So we got that part down. I'll get rid of that. So Andre is at the airport taking selfies of himself. And Danny is at home. And where is this picture at? How could I have missed uploading that? Because it had messages on it. Hold on. Here it is. Okay, so Danny's at the airport uploading pictures of himself, sending them to Danny. And he said, the adventure begins. See you here. And then all of a sudden, she gets this look on her face after looking at it. Like, dun, dun, dun. What did that mean? I already know. But anyway, what did that mean? Huh? Yeah. She got the little message and it was like, the adventure begins. Okay, now Ted done took his little self over there to the country club and sees Leslie and Eva and Jan. And he stops to talk to them. Let me move this comment out the way. Hold on. And then she reaches up and grabs his hand. Touching her, I want to hold your hand. She done reached over there and grabbed his hand. And because he said, well, I want to thank you for footing the bill for my patient. And she's like, oh, thank you for being so kind to me, being nice to me about it. And she touched his hand. Because I told y'all, let's not forget now, Les is still pretty and charming. But when that happened, and Jan seen that, Jan had to look over there at Eva like, oh, girl, wait a minute, now you right. I seen that too, girl. She done told you about her mama. She done told you. Now, Derek turns over his keys over to Naomi and asks her to give them to Ashley. He's going to get some of his firefighter buddies to come and help him get his stuff because, he's just learning to get on his feet. Now, he can't be carrying toting stuff. Now, that ain't going to happen. So, Ashley wants to know over at the hospital. She's like, oh, wait, I forgot. This girl told him, Naomi told him, to make sure he hurry up and come back and get his stuff, especially his chair, because she can't promise it's going to be in one piece if he don't hurry up and get it. Girl, this ain't your fight. This is not your situation. You're a little bit too emotionally vested here, Naomi. at the hospital, Ashley wants to know why Shanice didn't tell her about Derek being able to feel something. She was like, girl, let me tell you something. Y'all already know how I am about this job. I don't play about this job. It ain't my job to tell you what's going on. HIPAA laws, HIPAA laws. And you wasn't his nurse. So she was like, yeah, I get it. I understand. I know you do. Because Shanice like the gossip, but Shanice don't play about her job. Now, Danny comes into the airport, and Danny says that neither one of them are going to get on the plane. And he's like, what? She said, if you really think about it, you know why. And I'm like, now what? Girl, we done packed up the luggage. We sitting down here in this corner in this room that means that it's the airport again. With the rubber tree playing in the background. We about to go. What is you talking about? We about to leave. We about to bounce. What are you saying? What are you saying? Let me look back at these pictures. Hold on one second. It seems like I want to ask you all something about these pictures. One second here. Okay. I think I'm going to pick y'all argument this evening from down in the chat. Let me go up and see what y'all talking about in the chat. Hold on there. Hold on, darling. Let's take a deeper dive into what's going on. Let me look at y'all comments and see what y'all been arguing about down here. I'm just going to scroll and stop. See the first thing. So he should look at that and know that he is pushing Eva on Kat too much. I think he is too. I think trying to shape her mind for where it needs to go and let her know that you're gonna have to get on toward the part of accepting that this is your sister. I get that, but I agree he's pushing a little too much. He's asking too much. His ask is too big right now. It's too big. Ted does not even blink when Kat tells him she slept with Tomas. Yeah, he done slept with her mama. How he gonna blink, girl? I'm just saying. Ted and Nicole think Eva can do no wrong, even as they are told things and simply accepted that Eva has harshly criticized Kat. Ted and Nicole are distant parents. My critique of Ted is his parenting of Kat. So he didn't do a good job raising Kat? Or he did do a good job raising Kat? Or you mean how he's dealing with this grown lady now? Excuse me. I totally agree with you. Eva is a victim. I agree Eva is a victim if Leslie I guess, is a victim for Leslie because she keeps enabling her while expecting forgiveness for what she does. Let me try to read that again. I agree Eva is a victim. If Leslie, a victim for Leslie, because she keeps enabling her while expecting forgiveness for what she does. I'm telling you all, you don't get what the influence of a narcissist does to somebody's brain, mind, actions, thought patterns, abilities to move forward. It's not. They don't think the way you do. They can't move the way you do. They cannot. I've never seen a blue Coke bottle, but Shanice needs to pour me some of that. You know what? You have to take that up with Shanice, child. She's a victim. She was victimized, but she's no longer a victim. Yes, she is. But love Eva, but now she's responsible for the decisions she makes, good, bad, or indifferent. Okay, Bilo Didi, why is that? Because she's a certain age. Has she been through any counseling? Has she gotten any assistance with being able to deal with trying to break free of her mother's influence? Not just of her mother, but of being influenced by this narcissist. Has she been to counseling? Is that why she's responsible now? Or is it just because she's reached a certain age and you think it magically happens? Because you can find a million videos that are trying to help people break away from narcissistic parents. It doesn't work like that. That's not the way it goes. And again, that's the reason why they wrote the character this way. Thank you, Elaine, again for that super chat. Super sticker. And y'all know I would turn it. Okay, you know what? Eva's fatal mistake is continuing to enable Leslie. She can't help that. Not yet. Eva, with Tomas, said those nasty, mean things to Eva just 2 weeks ago. Eva is still not nice to Kat. Yeah, but she good to Tomas, though. Ted and Nicole would call the popo on Kat. They were awful parents. They were not awful parents. No, she does not regret. No, she does not. I don't think she does either. I think she regrets. I do think she regrets it, but for what it hurt her feelings, not for her sister. That was my question. Do you think she regrets it for hurting her sister, or do you think she regrets it for herself? But I think she regrets it for herself. That's what I think. Miss Jen, I've been saying the same thing about Tomas and Kat is still in a relationship, not giving Kat the same heat baking cake with Eva. Child, I'd have first quit that man first and foremost, because if I've been talking to you about if I've been talking to you about my sister and I can't stand her and I think she this and I think she that, and then you go do that, what am I with you for? Girl, no. That's where you should have started. Eva getting everything that Kat had through Eva getting everything that Kat had, including her man. That ain't her man. Kat is showing her, because Tomas ain't a man. Tomas ain't nobody man. Kat is showing herself. Tomas is going to dump this brat. He is going to dump her. Now that's gonna happen. But in the end, I don't know why she would care, because I don't think she really wants Tomas. She only wants Tomas because she don't want Eva to have him. And I'm sorry. Is it me or was Kat over there fawning over Isaiah? I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Her father, her old job. Did she ask for the job, Elaine? No. And what do you mean her father? That's her father too. Naomi defended Derek to Andre. She is feeling fooled also. She need to get in her lane. Naomi need to get in her friendship lane. Like you're so much a friend can do, and then you need to stay out the way. And she doing too much. Naomi is taking out of Derek. She is. She's showing out. Naomi was totally out of pocket. Either Derek, because she's puzzled. She's pissed at Jacob about the non-babies. Yeah, she is. Okay. Yes, but no matter what Kat says, even when truthful about Eva and Leslie, even Chelsea don't believe Kat. They are always saying, "Oh, Kat, you are so biased." Well, eventually, maybe someone around Kat will 100% agree. But it's too bad y'all ain't in there on the show with her, because she needs some friends. She needs somebody to agree with her 100%, because no one agrees with her 100%. I'm not going to crack any jokes. Okay, I see where you at now. Kat should have stayed away from Ted and Eva until she can deal with them. I agree with that. They can't care about our feelings anyway with the constant pushing. I think what it is that people are crossing up things. Even in this family, they're crossing up how she's behaving about, don't call her your daughter. You can't have both as your daughter. So I don't think that they're separating her feelings about how she entered the door with that she's in the door, if that makes any sense. Naomi is angry. She got away with the false. She feels guilt for not wanting to give Jacob. Yeah, she is. I believe that. Hey, Kelly S. Good evening, everyone. She says. How does that keep happening? I hate when that happens. Y'all can't see what I'm talking about, but my screen be doing something to be getting on my nerves. I love you, Danny Booger. Yeah, I'm confused on that. Not these writers surprising me. Tomorrow will be interesting. Andre accidentally sent the message pic to Danny twice. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Well, let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Let's pause that. Matter of fact, let's close that out. Let me go here and take a look at something for y'all. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Look one more time. Hold on. I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on. I gotta look in the right box. Hold on. I gotta look in the right box. Hold on. Okay, let me press this. Cause I can see I can see everything about to happen tomorrow. So let's see what happens with let me look in here and see what I can say to y'all and not say it to y'all. Oh, Vernon is back in there tomorrow. Mm. Mm. Popeye. I see. Okay, Eva, Ted, Nicole, Vernon, Kat, Martin. Oh, baby, but tomorrow Derek gonna slay y'all tomorrow. Hold on, watch see what I do. Okay, let me look at this now. At the airport, okay. Hold on, let me look. Let me see now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She said, my husband. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. When she demand, wait a minute, what he said? When you have it, but okay. Uh-huh. I'm reading what's happening tomorrow, y'all. Hold on. She insists. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, so Danny's gonna show up. Danny done showed up down there. She gonna find. She wants. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing. I'm just put it in the generic term. So Danny gonna show up down there tomorrow, and she's going to address why he kept using that term risk, and what she realized that and you're gonna see. She's gonna talk about why she reacted to the selfie that he sent her the way that she did. Okay, and then they're gonna talk about some more stuff, and then will they go or won't they go will be the question. Okay. Let's see. Beauty is Bells. Is this your first time commenting? Let us know if that's your first time. That's such a pretty picture. Faking a truce or not, she tried. Eva was wrong. Fake truce or not. Eva should never, 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 never touch her sister's mane. That should be a no-no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me see where we left off. Wait, Eva knows her mother is wrong and is always cleaning up her messes. That's the job of a narcissistic mother's child. That's your job. They leave you with that. That's your job. That's your job. Okay. Eva can, in some conversations, tell her mother she is wrong and then do exactly what Leslie says. This is a choice. No one on here has gotten therapy. No, they have not gotten therapy, but that doesn't mean this girl is not going to need therapy or doesn't need therapy. She does. You don't. You don't just survive narcissists. It don't work like that. I'm just telling y'all. Miss Jen, you're wasting your breath. These Eva haters do not seem to hear a word you're saying. That's okay. They ain't got to like Eva. This is what the beauty of the show. You can like who you like, not like who you like. You know you can't stand no cat, girl. Now you know you can't stand that cat. Eva only smashed so much after she said he and Cat were done. Oh, Jasmine, I forgot about. That's a good point. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. But even still, it's my sister's. Naomi is giving poor Derek mid-directed anger. She is. Kat is so hateful about Eva, even to the point she put Ted's business in jeopardy. Oh, I forgot about that. She sure did. Almost made her dad lose his accreditation. See, that's another thing she did. I forgot that she did. So they be tit for tat on some stuff now. I support and you know what? In the end of it all, what y'all gonna say when Kat try to get with Isaiah just because she think that Kat won't? I mean, Eva won't. I mean, we can say then that it's tit for tat, but ain't nobody gonna pull me into a tit for tat because I'm not gonna do what you did. I ain't doing that. If that ain't what I do, that ain't what I'm gonna do. You're not gonna pull me down to your level. I support Kat, but not 100%. When Kat says anything, even when it's true, they do not believe her. They always deny when she says. I agree with you, Elaine, because I think they pull in everything into one spot with her, and I don't think that's right. I don't think they're hearing her. I think they're only hearing her reaction to, like, she'll never be my sister. She'll never be my sister. She'll never be my sister. I think so. When Kat told Nicole about Eva, Nicole said, I cannot believe Eva would do that. Kat had to tell Nicole that she saw them and they admitted it. Well, wouldn't that be a natural reaction? Girl, I don't believe she did that. What? It was like she was like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. I didn't. No, she 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 didn't. Wasn't like that. That'd be a natural reaction, wouldn't it? Fake or truce. Okay, I got that. Okay, Beauty is Bells. I think this is your first time commenting, so we just want to give you your official welcome and let you know you are officially a gatekeeper.
Hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
Welcome, Beauty is Bells. Thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to come back and always comment. And don't forget, girl, on Friday night we in here all. Ooh, y'all, I got a dilemma. Let me tell y'all about it ahead of time. So Christmas weekend, right? I'm supposed to be somewhere with my family, and I'm sitting over here trying to think. Can I get somewhere in a room and do my Friday night broadcast? Because how we not gonna have a Friday night broadcast? I mean, we missed it one time before, but I mean, I don't know now. Because see now, unless y'all off for the whole weekend, I won't be. Let me look at my calendar. Let me see when I'll be available again. Girl, you know we don't care nothing about them and on that day. You know we be getting together talking mess. You know we do. You know we do. Let me look. Okay, that's a Thursday. And then boom, boom, boom. Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Because Thursday is Christmas. So I know y'all gonna be busy around then, opening presents, drinking, and fighting the can on over at your own family cribs. Um, mm, 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 mm. I had to figure it out. I got to figure it out. And then let's see what the first fall on, because I know I'll be home. I don't go nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. The first is on a Tuesday, so the 31st is on a Wednesday. So I'm gonna tell y'all Wednesday maybe we'll do hangout Wednesday night. I don't know, because y'all know y'all gonna be in the house Wednesday. Y'all know y'all ain't going to us a particular age. We ain't going nowhere. Nobody going nowhere. Let me see what else y'all talking about down here. They still need to skip some days between now and January if that's when the new season starts. The new season starts in January? Oh, that's right. The show started in February. We just did that in the trivia. Show did. They may do some reruns that week. Well, they got shows built around Christmas and New Year's, so maybe not. I don't know. But they have shot some shows around that. But we have to wait and see. I meant to put this question in the. Hold on a second. Wait, calendar, go back now. Go back where you're supposed to be. Go back where you're supposed to be. New Year's Day is all football on CBS. Miss Jen, yes, about Christmas, and that's my football day. Ooh. And that's on a Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. There's a consignment shop I like that has a big sale on Super. Is that Super Bowl day? No, it's not Super Bowl day. Super Bowl day is like in January or something, ain't it? I don't watch, so I don't know. Okay. Oh, I know what I want to do. I had a question. Did you? Hold on. We should do. Okay. Okay, let's make sure I'm sending it. So, okay, so Mars, check your box. Okay, anyway. Um. Okay. All right. I thought we was all lounging up, and I thought we was all lounging up in here. Miss Jen, okay. I thought we were all youngins up in here. I'm youngin, sort of, kind of. I just turned 59. Super Bowl is February 2026. You said we would be in. I'm gonna be in. I ain't going nowhere. Especially they got these folks on the street snatching them. No, baby, not me. Uh-huh. Eddie Lane Thompson, New Year's Day, Xmas, and Thanksgiving. Okay. All right, so we figured out on those weeks exactly what we need to do and how we need to move. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Did y'all look in that let me see, Bilo Didi, KB, y'all still in here? Let me check the messages and see. Bilo Didi and KB Mama, y'all still in here? They may not be. All right. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get. Oh, you are? Okay. I already asked you. I was really trying to see was Belinda still in here. I'll have to ask Linda later. Mm-hmm. Let me get a couple more seconds because you know this thing is slow. I will be with my God family. All right, Miss Belinda. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I thank you guys so much for coming over here and hanging out with me again. I love y'all this much. That's as far as my arms can reach. Okay, and I look forward to talking to you guys all the time. Before we get out of here, though, we got to thank the mods and the whole gang. All right, here we go.
KB Mommy, Bilo Didi, Destiny H, Cousin Linda, Elaine T, Belinda Hill, and the Raven Maniac. Thank you!
I forgot to put your one on there, Raven Maniac. It's supposed to be Raven Maniac 1. So you know. Wait, two of y'all like the same team, don't you? Who is it that like the same team? Raven Maniac likes the Ravens, and somebody else in here likes them too. Who else likes the Ravens? Is it Belinda or is it Elaine? Elaine says she with the Buffaloes. Okay. Okay, Elaine. So who's your favorite player of all times, Elaine? Who's your favorite player of all times? Oh, wait. Okay, she says she liked the Buffaloes. Sometimes I do act like a Raven maniac. 2 people like Buffaloes. Okay. BTG gatekeepers love y'all. Okay, Miss Belinda. I'm the 49ers and Jet fan. Okay, so who's your favorite player of all times? Elaine says Jerry Rice from the 49ers. Yes. Okay, Raven, who's your favorite of all times? Who else has got teams? Be on Purpose said the Eagles. Okay, and Be on Purpose, who's your favorite player of all times? Belinda says, Bengals, I'm a Buckeye. All right. Be on Purpose said Philly all day. Philly all day. Elaine says she liked Philly also. But her favorite player of all time is Jerry Rice. She said, Raven Maniac says, Ray Lewis and definitely Lamar Jackson. All right. Who else y'all got? I really don't have one player of all time, just team. Okay. I heard that. I hit my mute button. I'm sorry, you guys. All right. All right. Well, all right. Well, I hope I don't know whose teams is in what in the lineup and things for the rest of the year, but whoever y'all pulling for, I hope your teams do they thing. Okay. And I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. And thank you guys so much for joining me. And hey, I do hope that you guys are having a great day. And if not, remember that there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.